Merry meet and welcome to Jupiter's Readings. I'm Taylor, and today we're going over the cards that I like to call the turkey for our fourth week of November. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So I'm hoping this is reminiscent of if you live in America, you probably have come across or even done one yourself, a hand turkey, which is when, as children, essentially, maybe as adults, who knows, have your fun. You take your hand and you draw around it, and then you color in your four fingers is a feather, the head, your thumb is the neck and head, and then your palm being the body. And so I feel like it kind of looks like a turkey here, even, but maybe that's just because I really want it to. So, with this though, this card spread is to support in recognizing and practicing gratitude and then partaking in a giveaway ceremony to harness the turkey medicine itself. And so, something fun about this too is that it can be read for multiple people at once by assigning feathers for people prior. And so, what I mean by that is we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Those are all going to be things to be grateful for. So, if you're wanting to do this like at a family event, then you can be like, okay, here's what like mom, dad, sister, brother, and then the thumb is always you, what we individually can be grateful for. And then this is normally just one card. I think because it's a collective reading, we did have two come out today. So same thing, you may get more than one card here, but this can just be one card, and this is the part that of what you can give away in order to help you harness that turkey medicine. And so let's go ahead and just jump right into our collective reading. So we have our first thing to be grateful for is death. And so in this way, this is letting us know the thing to be grateful for is the fact that there has been change in order to support you. And that change, it's an internal change, that something that was no longer serving you has gone away. So this is past, this is in reflection that you're like, oh, you know what, I'm so glad that this happened for me so that I am able to be now the person who I am today. So kind of main thing is being grateful for who you are today due to some things that are no longer in your life. All right, and so our next thing, we have the Knight of Pentacles. So grateful for time to be able to review how far we've come is going to be the main message with this Knight of Pentacles, because we're able to see not only how far we've come, but we're also able to use that time to help us understand where we want to go. And so there is a luxury in being able to have that time to pause too. Okay, and then we have our Queen of Cups. So this is letting us know this is around understanding our own internal emotions. So gratitude over understanding our internal selves more so, and being able to manage those emotions better as well. Like, we are no longer a victim to our emotions. We aren't being very reactive. We're being more proactive. We're taking better care of ourselves. Okay. And then we have the King of Cups. So I love that coming out too. There's two messages coming out with these couple of things, especially because we're in a collective reading. But first, the King of Cups means that there's also gratitude around the fact that we're able to express our emotions better. We're able to hold compassion better, and we're able to be more supportive to not only ourselves, but those around us due to the growth that we have gained. The other thing I'll say here is, since we have both the Queen and King coming out together at that, is that this is also for someone that there is gratitude for being in a satisfying, emotionally satisfying relationship, and feeling supported and as equals within that relationship and well balanced together. Okay, and then we also have the Magician. So this is twofold as well. There is gratitude for the manifestations, for the things that have been able to come into fruition. The other element is gratitude for the resources around us, and that we are able to use our own power in order to support ourselves. All right, some pretty big things to be grateful for. Yeah, I just noticed are either major arcana or court cards. And then finally we have, so what can you give away? And so we have two cards here. So we have the Four of Pentacles. And so what's interesting here is what you can give away, being the Four of Pentacles. because Four of Pentacles is notoriously the card of like keeping, you know, like we literally can see he's clutching that fourth pentacle to himself. And so what I'm going to say for this is you can keep the fourth pentacle for yourself, but that there are three to give away. The first three is going to be more of the advice in this sense. And so this does feel a little bit more monetary. There is some energy that this is around physical items too, and truly giving away things that you don't maybe pay attention to, because right, he's sitting on top of it, sure, but he's looking off into the distance. He's only focused on the one that he's holding. And so these three pentacles are things that you can give away because they aren't necessarily as important to you at this time, nor will they be. And the other message I'll say with this is, if you give away the Three of Pentacles and you're left with only one, the Ace of Pentacles in itself is an opportunity, a gift, and being able to move forward. And so it is very interesting that through giving away, you're going to be given a new opportunity. Okay, and so let's go ahead, and the other one, we have Queen of Swords. So this tells me the first word that came to mind was advice. And so, but it's advice without your heart space being involved in it. And so the Queen of Swords, this one doesn't show it, but sometimes you'll see in a picture the heart being locked away. And so it is, in this giveaway sense, is that you are allowing yourself to use your wisdom over how you feel personally about the situation. So you're able to kind of be an objective party for someone else and allow them to come to their own conclusions. And so it is very interesting because you are still, in both of these, you're still keeping an element for yourself while giving away a different part that is supportive to others. And so with these two, it doesn't necessarily mean that, it may mean that only one will resonate with you, but if both do, then I definitely encourage you to explore that. But I'm going to go ahead and end our collective reading here. I want to thank you so much for being here, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more weekly card spreads. I'll see you guys next week. Blessed be.